What's going on, y'all? Welcome back to another episode. I'm Swiper. Hey, I am so glad to see y'all. Hope y'all had a great day. I hope you are enjoying a wonderful Saturday. You got a chance to do what you wanted to do, relax. Maybe you had a chance to work, but guess what? You had a great NBA basketball game to get to tonight, and you got a chance to see your Denver Nuggets versus the San Antonio Spurs. And boy, oh boy, did we get a show tonight. Did we get a show tonight? The Denver Nuggets absolutely put on an exhibition. They put on a clinic. They told the whole world that we are exactly who y'all thought we were. And for the haters out there, we exactly your worst nightmare. What's going on, y'all? Go ahead and hit that subscribe button. Hit the like button. You know what time it is. We are on the way to 10,000 subscribers. We are building and going up and going up and going up, y'all. And man, this was an incredible game from start to finish. This was an incredible game from start to finish. The Denver Nuggets came out of the gate swinging. The Denver Nuggets showed at the very top of the hour that they are here to set an expectation that we are going to win. We're committed to playing defense, and we're committed to steamrolling you on offense. That was absolutely excellent from the Denver Nuggets. The Denver Nuggets tonight went 126 to 101. They shoot 61% on 53 of 87 from the field. They shoot 52% from the three-point line on 15 of 29. And they had 47 rebounds and 10 offensive rebounds, just utter and complete domination tonight. And they dominated so much so that the starters didn't even need to play in the fourth quarter. That's how good of a game it was. That's how dominant it was. And I understand it. I understand that things are coming together. The Denver Nuggets are 6-3. They had a couple bad losses, one to the Lakers. They had another one to the Utah Jazz to open the season. So folks had some concern. But what you've seen is that the Denver Nuggets are figuring it out more and more each and every day. Tonight, y'all, I really want to say that this is the thing. These are things to come. These are expectations that you can have for the team, that the team is continuing to turn the corner. They're learning how to play together, learning how to make everything work. They're learning how to trust one another, learning how to play off of each other. And you saw that tonight. Y'all, the MVP of the NBA, Nikola Jokic tonight, the MVP of the NBA, had 21 points, 6 rebounds, and 10 assists on 9 of 10 shooting, 1 of 1 from 3, 2 of 2 from the free throw line, with 2 steals, and he only played 27 minutes, and he was a plus 20. Nikola Jokic was a plus 20 on 21, 6, and 10 in 27 minutes. And when I tell you that he was absolutely putting on a passing clinic, this was the best passing display, not just from Nikola Jokic, but from the Denver Nuggets the entire season. Jokic was throwing passes. He even had one that didn't even go in. He had a between the legs in transition behind him drop-off pass to Michael Porter Jr. for a 3, and unfortunately Porter missed it. But it was incredible. He had another one. Jamal Murray, it was a bailout towards the end of the shot clock. Jamal Murray was in the post. He flips the ball to Nikola Jokic. Jokic grabs by one hand, fires it into the paint to Michael Porter Jr. And it's absolute cash. Fires it to Michael Porter Jr. It was just one of those games, man, where you could just tell that the Denver Nuggets were on one. They were committed to doing the right thing. They were committed to playing together, and they were committed to making sure everybody was on the same page. And they did that tonight in a big way, in a very big way. Y'all, if you didn't get a chance to watch the game, I highly, highly encourage you to go and watch it. And again, I will obviously, from this game, I'll be posting some highlights and some clips on the channel so that you can see what was happening and you can see what everybody was doing. But let me go ahead and put this on Front Street for y'all so y'all can see. This is what happened. Look at this. Look at that. Look at that pass. Look at that pass from Nikola Jokic. Look at that pass from Nikola Jokic, y'all. Again, this is something that we're going to continue to see more of. This is something that we're going to continue to see more of. Nikola Jokic trusting his teammates, trusting Michael Porter Jr., trusting Jamal Murray, trusting Kentavious Caldwell-Pope, trusting Bruce Brown, trusting Bones Hyland. And you're going to continue to see more and more passes like this, more and more opportunities for Jokic to put on displays like this. It was incredible. It was an absolutely incredible game. So, like I said, man, them highlights is going to be crazy coming out of tonight. Jamal Murray has some excellent dimes that he had as well. But Jokic was just dominant, man. And, you know, he started off the game. He got a foul basically within the first 10 and a half minutes of the game. So there was definitely some – it looked like and it felt like there were some times where, all right, there's not going to be a lot of rim protection. But the thing was, the Denver Nuggets in the first quarter, they scored 40 points. They gave up 27 points. The Denver Nuggets in the first quarter were 16 of 21 from the field for 76%, and they were 5 of 7 from the three-point line for 71%. The Denver Nuggets were absolutely cooking. Last game versus OKC, they had 42 points. Tonight, they come out, they had 40 points. OKC had won 4 straight games. And tonight, the Denver Nuggets were playing a team that's a winning team. They started off the year really hot, I think 5-2. So it's not as if they're playing bad competition relative to the early start in the season. But they're still able to put it together. And it was just a dominant performance. It was an utterly dominant performance. Jokic went out of the game in the first quarter at 2:21. They were up 31-21. And they had went on a 14-5 run. A 14-5 run to end the first quarter. And Michael Porter Jr. had 2 crazy pull-up three-pointers, 2 crazy pull-up three-pointers in that quarter that were just absolute dynamite. It was just a spectacular game all the way around. And Nikola Jokic looked great. Again, that passing was incredible. And he was 9 of 10 from the field. So here's the thing, man. I think that this is about what I would love to see from Jokic. A season in which he's averaging 22 points a game, 11 rebounds a game, maybe 10 and a half, and averaging 10 a game. I think that would be ideal. Because what that means is that the Denver Nuggets, the team is handling its business. The team is doing its job. The team is performing at a high level. And you got a chance to see that tonight. You really did. So great game from Jokic. It was an A game from Jokic on a C level of effort. Didn't have to do a whole lot, but he was just utterly dominant. Like I said, man, those passes that he was making, they were just incredible. They really were. Next up, give a shout out, man, Jamal Murray. Jamal Murray tonight had 13 points, 1 rebound, had 9 assists on 6 of 10 shooting, 1 of 3 from 3, and he was a plus 17 tonight, and he only had to play 23 minutes. Jamal Murray had, I would probably argue, I would say if this wasn't his best game of the year, I would say this is the second best game of the year. I said last game versus the OKC Thunder, that was his most important game because he had to really give some effort to get them back into the game and hold the game where it was at the end of the third quarter, at the top of the fourth. But Jamal Murray was excellent tonight. He was playing within himself. He was playing with pace. But, y'all, the passes he was throwing was crazy. It was just, like I said, it was just one of those nights where everybody caught fire passing. The Denver Nuggets had 37 assists tonight. 37 assists. And Jamal Murray contributed to that in a very, very, very big way. The two-man game that he has with Jokic, man, I'm telling y'all, it's just something as they get more and more comfortable playing together again and figuring out within this new offense with these new pieces how to work with each other. Y'all, high-octane, high-level decision-making and high-level passing and high-level trust. That is what you're going to continue to see more of. And I think that's going to be a real thing. That two-man game, you know, I might pull the numbers and I'll put it on Twitter. If you're not following me on Twitter, go follow me at Swipe and Cam on Twitter. I put a lot of information on there every day. I'm going to go pull the two-man numbers because I think it's important to get in context. Like, they're figuring it out. But the last couple of games, man, it's getting even better. Like I said, the energy that they're able to commit to the process with each other, it's been really, really good. So I was really encouraged to see what I saw from Jamal Murray tonight. He's playing within himself. He was playing in transition. He's making very quick moves and stuff as well. So there's a lot to look at from Jamal Murray and take away tonight. He was excellent tonight. Michael Porter Jr. tonight. Michael only had 15 points in 30 minutes, but he was 15 points, 9 rebounds, 0 assists on 6 of 10 shooting, 3 of 6 from 3, 1 steal, and he was a game high. Michael Porter Jr. was a game high plus 27 tonight, dog. I'll tell you what, Michael Porter Jr. was a game high plus 27 tonight, and you could just tell that when he's on the court, man, the way that the defense has to deal with him and the gravity that he has on offense, he puts so much pressure on the defense to have to make sure they're containing him at all times, to make sure they know where he is. But when you have Joker and you have Jamal and you have KCP and you have the rest of them on the roster, man, it makes a huge difference. It makes a really huge difference, man. Matter of fact, y'all, I want to show y'all something real quick. This is something that I noticed during the basketball game today. Y'all, the San Antonio Spurs announcers are the worst I've heard this season. They've spent the entire game complaining about the Nuggets overpassing, Bones' dribbling, Jokic carrying the ball, and the Nuggets not knowing how to be contenders because they were oversharing the basketball. Y'all, like, what are we doing? They were literally getting on the Nuggets for overpassing. And Andy Bailey, writer for Bleacher Report, says that they've been really bad for years. There's homerism, and then there's whatever that broadcast is. And that's exactly what it was. Like, they weren't breaking down basketball. They weren't breaking down the game. They were literally spending their time criticizing everything the Nuggets were doing well. Like, again, from a franchise that had one of the greatest basketball teams in 2014 ever, when they were literally overpassing consistently to get the best shot possible. The Nuggets were doing that tonight. They weren't. And again, we'll talk about Bones Hyland in a minute, who went on a freaking run, which is a show tonight. But Jokic was passing. Murray was passing. And they were complaining about Murray passing out of shots. And again, this is not hyperbole. Literally, there were points where they said that if they want to be contenders, if the Denver Nuggets want to be contenders, they have to learn how to take good shots. And I'm like, wait, what? What are we talking about? This is what the team is. This is who they are. They want to share. They want to pass the ball. They want to work together. They want to be a cohesive unit. That's what they want to do. That's their DNA. So I thought it was crazy that they weren't playing heavy isolation ball. What they were doing is they were playing heavy team basketball. That Jokic, Murray, Porter, everybody, AG, everybody, Jeff Green, everybody, even DeAndre Jordan tried to get in on it and pass the ball. But yet there was complaints. That was crazy. We got a super chat, y'all. Super chat, Beast46. I was worried the 3 days off would mess up the chemistry, but they figured some things out instead. Go Nuggets. Let's go Swiper. Yo, Beast46, man. Been following the channel for a long time. Shout out to you, brother. Thanks for the super chat. If you want to get mentioned on the screen, y'all, you got a question or a comment, drop the super chats. Drop the super chat. Beast, that's absolutely right. I think that's the thing. If anything, what is shown is that they've been able to put it together. They've been able to have the chemistry. They've been able to put a lot of things to place over that 3-day period. And again, that the worst defensive quarter they've had so far was the 38-point run in the third quarter. They gave it to the Thunder. But tonight, they were good. They gave up 101 points to a team that's been putting up 120 at times, 115. So that's good. This is all good news. Like, the Denver Nuggets are doing a lot of great things. And like I said, Jamal Murray was excellent. Nikola Jokic was excellent. Michael Porter Jr. was excellent. And again, 15-9 for Porter on 3 of 6 shooting. He's continuing to get it done. Aaron Gordon tonight had 8 points, 6 rebounds, and 2 assists on 4 of 6 shooting, 0-1 from 3, 0-2 from the free throw line. He was a plus 15 tonight, played really good defense as well. He was bodying, 6 rebounds from him. That's really huge. Kentavious Caldwell-Pope tonight, 12 points, 1 rebound with 3 assists, 5 of 6 from the field, 2 of 3 from 3. And he had 4 steals, and he was a plus 16. He had 4 steals tonight. Kentavious Caldwell-Pope has excellent hands, when it comes to navigating screens and even pickpocketing when he's navigating off ball. Yo, shout out to the starting unit, man. The numbers they're putting together are really impressive. And it can, Lord willing, they stay healthy, man. They're going to continue to put up performances like this. But, y'all, let's get to the other man of the hour. Let's get to Bones Hyland. Let's get to Bones Hyland, who was shooting from Death Valley tonight. Bones Hyland, 25 minutes, 24 points, 5 rebounds, 7 assists, 9 of 17 from the field, 6 of 8 from the three-point line. He already has a game this year, y'all, with 7 made three-pointers. He already has a game this year with 7 made three-pointers. He was 6 of 8 from 3 after missing back-to-back games, 2 steals, and he was a +8 in his minutes. Y'all, 6 of 8 in the oh my gosh. The passing, getting to the basket, the lays, all of it was just excellent. Excellent, as you would hear on The Simpsons. Let me go ahead and show y'all these highlights so y'all can see what we're talking about. I mean, just look at these highlights from Bones Hyland. Look at this shot. Look where he is shooting from. Look where Bones Hyland is shooting from here. I mean, the dude is he's just different, man. He thinks different. He plays different. I said on Twitter today that Bones Hyland was Tim Connolly's final gift to the Denver Nuggets. Bones Hyland was Tim Connolly's final gift to the Denver Nuggets. And he's just been playing excellent. Like, when he's doing this, when he goes on these runs, there's nothing you can do about it. And here's another one. I mean, Bones Hyland was just going crazy, y'all. He was going absolutely nuts. Let me get this. I'm gonna show y'all. I'm gonna let y'all see for yourselves, man. I'm gonna let y'all see for yourselves. Because we all need to experience this. This is Bones Hyland tonight. Look at this. Look at this. Bones Hyland plays with that real hooper energy that people are always talking about. He plays with that street ball energy, and he brings such a different kind of basketball, such a different flair, such a different personality to the Denver Nuggets, and it's contagious. It is contagious, the way that he plays basketball. Look at this. Just navigating the transition, just having fun in transition. Busy, going crazy tonight. 24 points, 6 of 8 from the three-point line tonight. Y'all, again, you're not going to get this all the time from Bones Hyland. We know that. We know Bones is young. Bones is still figuring it out. Bones is still learning. But at the end of the day, this is the kind of player he is. This is the kind of potential he had. I'm going to go ahead and show this to y'all. This is probably the craziest one of the night. Look at this. This is probably the craziest highlight of the night. Look at Bones here. I mean, just throwing it up to DeAndre Jordan as well. That's another great one. That's not even the right one. That's just another great highlight from Bones Hyland tonight. Just another great highlight from Bones Hyland tonight. The way that he is able to work with DeAndre Jordan, the way that he's able to work with Bruce Brown, even with Michael Porter Jr., when Mike is playing with the bench. Here's another one. Here's the last one, y'all. Look at this. Behind the back. Behind the back. I've been seeing this move since Nike basketball back in the day. Nike basketball, New York versus Chicago. And I learned this move years ago. Look at this. You turn around, you face the defender, you give your back to the defender, you do it behind the back. The defender has no idea where you're going. You slip by, and you can either score or you can drop it off. And that's what he does. He get by, drive to the basket, kick off to DJ. And that's what Bones Hyland is. Excellent game. Excellent showmanship from Bones Hyland tonight. Yeah, man. Busy's going crazy. Busy is going crazy, and Busy is taking care of business. And when you got Bones Hyland on like that, and then you got Nikola Jokic, you got Jamal Murray, you got Michael Porter Jr., it's excellent. And then even Jeff Green tonight, 9 points, 4 rebounds, 1 assist, 4 of 8 from the field, 1 of 2 from 3. He was a plus 10. Bruce Brown tonight, 9 points, 3 rebounds, 3 assists, 3 of 9 from the field, 3 of 3 from the free throw line, plus 17. DeAndre Jordan, another good game, y'all. 10 points, 8 rebounds, 1 assist, 5 of 6 from the field. He was a plus 5. And then Christian Brown, 2, 2, and 1. Now, he was a minus 10, but again, he was on the bench when they were rallying and, they were up like 26, and then they would make a little run and all that stuff. But again, he even played well. So once again, the Denver Nuggets are taking care of business. The Denver Nuggets are now 6-3. They're playing very confidently. And their next game is on Monday at San Antonio. Then they got the Pacers, and then they got Boston. So 2 more very winnable games. Put yourself in a good position, and you got a great game. And you have a great game versus the Boston Celtics right now. The Denver Nuggets currently, they are tied for the 4th seed, and they are a half a game. Right now, the Denver Nuggets are a half a game out of first. So, again, you want to start stacking some wins early in the season, really early still. But they're a half a game out of first place. They're a half a game out of first place, and they can continue to separate themselves from the teams that are trying to figure it out a little bit worse than what they are right now. So, we'll see, man. The Denver Nuggets can pick up some prime positioning over the next few days. So it was a great game, great performance all around for the Denver Nuggets, great performance all around for Jokic, Murray, for Porter, Bones Hyland, the rest of the squad, 126-101. The Denver Nuggets are now sitting at 6-3, and you got a lot to look forward to because the Nuggets, I'm not going to hold y'all, they are starting to figure it out. And then when this team keeps getting more confident, I'm telling y'all, this is a juggernaut waiting to explode. Because all they got to do is put it together defensively, continue to learn how to play with each other, and then the story changes. The story changes because now the Denver Nuggets are able to put it together on both sides of the ball. And again, I'm telling y'all right now, I think the Denver Nuggets easily have an argument. They easily can have an argument to have the best offense in the NBA come the end of the season, y'all. So shout out to y'all. Y'all are amazing. Y'all my people. Shout out, man. Go ahead and hit the subscribe button, hit the like button. We continue to go up from here. Y'all, Denver Nuggets basketball is back 6-3. We will see y'all soon.